I really don't want to do this full physical damage shit. I could do more into Illaoi and smash her. But once she buys QSS, I've done Mundo into Illaoi. That one's been pretty funny. Aatrox can beat her early, but he loses late pretty hard. Please don't Mord. People don't even like watching Mord. That's kind of the funny thing about him. People don't even like watching him. People don't like watching him, and he's so fucking top tier. You guys are like, oh, Hashinshin, why do you always play blah, blah, blah. I mean, at the end of the day, Aatrox is what people like to watch. I've noticed that for a while. Aatrox is one of the higher viewed champions. Sometimes if you bust out like wacky champions, sometimes you can get views on them, like Mundo right there. Are we seriously all physical? Dear God, why? Oh, Jesus. This is so bad, actually. Problem is now Illaoi can just build Bramblevest and Ninja Tabby, and it's not even like a hindrance to her, because it's actually going to be good against our entire team. Jax top always brings the views. No, it really doesn't. When I play Jax, when I get camped, and my opponent plays some sort of lane bully, and I never really get in the game, and I spend most of the game just desperately trying to get that little bit of CS, farming jungle and shit, just trying to get a few items out. That's not really that entertaining. And why do people hype your Jax? Guess they're dumb motherfuckers, basically. Alright, I forgot I didn't have Doran's shield, so that little bit of damage I took isn't going to go away. I'm basically just starting down 50 HP. You only get hit by Illaoi's Q because of creep block. Swear to God. Illaoi's Q hitbox extends a bit above it for some reason. Oh my God. You know, I love creep block and all, but what if the game didn't have creep block? Could you imagine if League of Legends didn't have creep block? Could you imagine that? Can you imagine if, like, instead of when Illaoi Q'd me, I didn't try to walk and then my character was like, the fuck's a minion? That didn't happen? Could you imagine such a world? I can't, because I literally can't fucking imagine not getting fucked by minions every goddamn 5 seconds. This champion is so unfun to fight, dude. It really is. Can we talk about that hitbox? I call it a hitbox, but let's be fair. It's more of a get fucked box. Because it says get fucked. Exactly. It says get fucked. Exactly. I feel like I couldn't even complete my thought before it happened. As I said, Illaoi is one of the worst designed champions who never should have been made, never should have been viable, never should have been buffed, never should have had all her counterplay removed, never should have gotten to this level. Like, if they truly can't figure out a way to make Illaoi viable without just making her this zero counterplay, broken skill shot super monstrosity, then maybe she just doesn't deserve to be viable. You know? If you can't make her viable without breaking the game to compensate for her, then maybe she just doesn't deserve to be viable in the game. Is that such a weird thought? Dead center. Dead fucking center, man. Dead fucking center, that hitbox. Like, what? It's just a broken champion. The only way they could make her viable was to literally break the fucking game. Remove that broken piece of shit. I mean, that's always the question I have. Like, you don't know where Illaoi's Q hitboxes are. 2 times now, I've been blatantly as fuck outside of them, and they still hit. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, not play? Am I supposed to, like, not play League of Legends because they picked Illaoi? You get creep locked into her Q. It's just, it's a terrible, terrible kit. If you can't make something viable without breaking the game, then it shouldn't exist. Is that weird? Like, I feel like that's not weird. If you can't make her viable without breaking her hitboxes, without breaking the game, then she shouldn't be viable. You've got constants in League. You've got things that are supposed to be true. If you're outside an abilities hitbox, okay, not sure why that one hit me. If you're outside an abilities hitbox, you don't take damage from it. That's it. But she breaks that. If a champion has gameplay, you should have counterplay. But she breaks that. A champion should have something. It shouldn't just be the biggest fucking... Like, God, so many of these fucking champions are stat checks. And it frustrates me why these champions are buffed, why these champions are made viable, why these champions are good. You've got no gameplay. You've got frustrating, unfun gameplay. If you can't even be considered to have gameplay. Your entire kit is based on broken hitboxes and unfun, broken mechanics. Why are you viable? Why is she even allowed in ranked if she's broken? It's just not fun. And if people play her, it's like, God damn, dude. Like, do you just hate the League of Legends community? She isn't viable, she's trash. I would say she's top tier. She's just extremely, extremely unfun to play. And she's not fun to fight either. She's just fucking trash. She's seriously, it's like she's Gnar levels of design. Like, look at that hitbox. What the actual fuck, Riot? Why does that hit? That's crazy. That's fucking insanity. That's considered a real champion for ranked? That's considered a champion? That's enough for ranked? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Champion just needs to be removed, reverted way the fuck back, and redesigned. No, okay, so let me give you an example. Why do her tentacles still slam if you break them? Why does her spirit no longer break if you deal damage to her? Why does her Q hitbox not actually match the hitbox? Like, these are things that reasonably any champion should have that she just doesn't, because the only way they could figure out to make her viable was to just remove all her counterplay and break her. And that's not viability, that's just literally being broken. And not even like overpowered broken in the sense that like, you're not working. Your shit's not working. Your hitboxes aren't working. Your kit, your ability, everything isn't working. Okay. I don't know what the fuck Kane is even talking about. Jungle's exactly as good as it was before. I don't really understand it. The amount of times I've seen jungle not impact the game is never. Neato. Didn't we just do this? God, I fucking hate runes. See, you know, I feel like I talked about that, Jesus, like 2 years ago. That the new rune system was doing that shit. Where, like, you hit, like, one random Illaoi plant, which procs your keystone, which procs Scorch, which procs. And goddamn, dude, like, some of this shit really